Hi everybody, I'm Mike and this is Half Step Theory, and today we're going to talk about the second position A minor pentatonic. The last video I did was the first position, which is right here between the 5th and the 8th fret. So now we're going to talk about between the 8th, well really the 7th and the 10th fret here. So this position bolts right on to the back side of the first position, right? So this was our first. Our second position is going to be right here. So we're going to start off on the 8th fret on the 6th string, and then the 10th fret, and then we're going to go to the 7th fret on the 5th string and the 10th fret and then the 10th fret on the 5th string, and then we've got the 7th fret, 10th fret on the 4th string, then we've got the 7th fret, 9th fret on the 3rd string, then we've got the 8th fret, 10th fret on the 2nd string and on the 1st string. So 8, 10, 8, 10. So to go over it again, we got 8, 10, 7, 10, 7, 10, 7, 9, 8, 10, 8, 10. So that's the shape. Okay, so in this position, so in our first position, we had root notes here, here, and here. I think I may have forgotten to go over that in the first video, but we're covering it now. So there's the root note, root note, root note. Those are all A's. So in this one, you've got a root note here and a root note here. So those are your basically one of your focus notes when you're doing solos or whatever. You want to make sure and hang around the A, at least to begin with, because that's the key you're in if you're playing in A minor pentatonic, right? So the way that this connects to the first position is right in these two frets here, the 7th and 8th fret. You'll see where all the crossover notes are. And then these the rest of that shape is over on the 10th fret here. So, and then you got this one on the 9th fret here. But so let's go over the shape one more time. You got 8, 10, 7, 10, 7, 10. Then you got 7, 9, 8, 10, 8, 10. So go over that shape as many times as you need to get it memorized, to get your fingers used to hitting all the notes. Just get that shape crystal clear in your mind. And then once you've got it memorized, take a metronome, just like I said on the first position. Take a metronome and start playing it to the metronome. And every time you get comfortable playing it to a certain speed, you bump it up 5 beats per minute, and just keep going up and up until you get it pretty fast. And then start noodling around on it, just like I said to do in the first one. What you're going to find in this second position is that right here, there's a ton of useful material just in these, just right here in this little spot. They call this the box, where it is a box. There's multiple boxes. Yeah, this you see this a lot of times in blues and rock and roll, where they'll slide right out of that first position, you know. And you'll see a lot of stuff being done right there. But there's a there's a lot of stuff in the rest of the scale, or in the rest of that shape too. So second position, you got the shape down, get used to it, get a little bit of speed up with it, noodle around with it, and start playing with it, and even start sliding in and out of it, or just kind of play around and see what you can come up with. And that's what we all do. We when we learn new stuff, we just kind of play with it for a while until it gets to be comfortable, and then that's where you start being able to come up with solo ideas and licks of your own and stuff like that. Now, obviously, there's a lot of licks out there that you might want to learn that other players do, and you'll find a lot of that in these two positions. All the blues players, all the greats, a lot of rock and roll players, they hang out in these two positions quite a bit. Not exclusively, but quite a bit. So, so that's position 2. Practice it up. Add it into position 1. Just start playing around with connecting the two positions. And in the next video, we're going to talk about position 3. So you'll have a third place to go to. And then we'll talk about connecting that up with the first 2. So if you like the video, click the like button. Click the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. Click the bell icon if you want to get notified every time I upload new content. And I also have a Patreon page if you want to drop me a little support over there. That'd be great. It helps me keep these videos coming. So check for the link in the description on that. And I will see you next time for position 3.